Okay. For the doing the presentation, you have to know all the action or especially the scene in each paragraph clearly. When you do the presentation, you, you don't have to follow all the sentence in each paragraph in our story, but you just made the new word or the new sentence, but you just keep about the action or the meaning is the same, right? So you can, for example, some vocabulary, for example, some vocabulary, you feel difficult how to pronounce it, but you can use the other vocabulary to use instead about the same meaning, right? Okay, because I don't want you to repeat all the sentence. If you repeat all the sentence, I think because when it is for a short time, you cannot repeat, right? Okay, you just know some. But now I don't want you to repeat. I want you to summarize about the story, what you remember from the story. And for the duration, yeah, of doing the presentation or summary in each story, each student has only 3 minutes, right? Okay, only 3 minutes. Okay, so suppose let's start for the first presenter, right?
Yes, thank you, teacher. About
Okay,
unit
so yeah, suppose let's start.
Unit 3 Newman. As we know, Rolly McIntyre lives in Northern Ireland. He was a big man. His weight 600 pounds. In his habit, for lunch he ate 10 pieces of bacon, for egg, 10 potatoes, and fried vegetables. And for dinner he ate meat and more potato. After dinner he always ate dessert, and before he went to bed he ate few sandwiches and some cake. The Rolly McIntyre, he couldn't try regular cat. He had a special car without front seat. One day he went to the doctor. The doctor said that you have a special car. Now you need to buy a special coffin. You want to lose weight or you going to die soon? After that, Rolly went on his diet. For breakfast, he ate cereal with non-fat milk, and for lunch he ate black beans on toast, and for dinner he ate fish and vegetables. And after he lost weight, he met a beautiful girl, it's Josephine, that always encouraged him, don't stop your diet. And in 18 months later, he lost 400 pounds. And uh, 2 years after he started his diet, he and Josephine got married together. As we see in the second picture, they are wearing the pair of Rollies open. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the presenter. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for your details. Yeah, summarize about additional foreigner. Oh, sorry, not additional foreigner unit 1. Okay, so about unit 3. Yeah, a new man. Yeah, to talk about Rolly McIntyre. We can say a big man or a heavy man or a fat man. But now he become a slim. Yeah, slim man. Okay, thank you. And now go to the next presenter. Yeah, Mr. Kim.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please share your camera. And suppose turn off your camera to see only one presenter.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, turn on your camera.
Wait, teacher.
Okay, are you ready now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now please start.
Rolly McIntyre lives in Northern Ireland. He is a very big man, and he weighs 600 pounds. And For lunch, he ate 10 potato, 10 piece of bacon, and uh, 4 egg and fried vegetable. Um, for dinner, he ate more potato and meat. And after dinner, he ate dessert. Before he went to bed, he ate a few sandwiches and some cake. Rolly Merlentine could then try the regular car. Yeah, a regular car, and he had a special car. It it's not it isn't a fit Francis. When he go to a doctor, the doctor said, Mr. Merlentine, you have to lose weight or you are going to die. When Mr. Valentine went on diet, for breakfast he ate cereal, um, cereal
With non-fat meal.
with non-fat meal, and sorry, I forget. um, mm,
If you forget, you can skip this point, and then you have to go to the next paragraph and to finish the story.
yes, teacher.
Okay, so that's all. Mr. Kim. Hello. Hello, Mr. Kim. So that's all at the moment.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. But actually, for to do the presenter, at the moment, I don't want you to stop right here because you then go to the last paragraph. Uh, for example, when you do the presentation or summary of the story, just in Khmer, you have to know well too. After you read one story, you have to uh, you have to tell the story that you have just read to the other student. But how to summarize the story? The story can be a bit longer, or can be long, or can be short. It's a, I mean, is the different kind of the story that you have read. Yeah, for example, when you summarize the story, you cannot summarize only half, and to get the listener feel wonder what's happened the next, and what's happened at the end of the story. So you have to skip only some point that you don't know. For example, if you don't know about the third paragraph, so you have to talk some about here, and then you have to link to the next paragraph. Yeah, so that the action can be either similar or fit to the other action in the next paragraph. So you cannot say, oh, I forgot about this paragraph, so I have to stop right here. No, because the listener may understand what you are talking about because you just talk only, yeah, only some point in the story. And how about at the end of the story, right? Yeah, for example, when you say about the action of the Rolly went on his diet, after really went on his diet, he ate only some food or cake. Yeah, for example, like cereal with non-fat meals, yeah, or baking on toast. So if you don't if you don't remember anything, so you just talk in here, or he just
Yeah.
eat less than when before he went on his diet. So you have to go ahead. After he lost weight, he met a pretty woman. Yeah, her name was Josephine, and Josephine encouraged him, yeah, don't stop his diet, yeah, and then he lost 600 pounds. So and then after finish all, you have to show about the listener about the result, yeah. Then for example, 2 years later or 2 years after he went on his diet, yeah, he and Josephine got married, yeah. So I mean the listener understand, oh, I mean, after he lost weight and how many weight did he lost? So he get married. Yeah, who is the encourage? Yeah, I mean the promoter. Yeah, so I mean his girlfriend Josephine, right? So
Yeah.
for summarize the story, I mean you, as I said before you start the story, you don't follow all the course book, but you just to pick up, yeah, you just pick up only some point, yeah, pick up only the main points in the story, yeah, and then you have to think of it and to talk it again, yeah, to say again, to tell uh, the action again to the other student. So you have to compromise about the action or in each sentence so clearly, so the listener is easier, yeah, understand then they read themselves. So we can say tell the story, right? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So for the next, yeah, next and next, yeah, unit or the story, you have to be well prepared. Especially, some students, I gave all of the students 3 minutes for each, but some students use only almost 2 hours. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes or over a bit over 2 minutes. Not go to the 3 minutes, but when they did the presentation, yeah, or summary of the story, yeah, well, and the listener may understand well, or it's easier to understand, oh, what is she is talking about, what he is talking about. Short, but it's a fully meaning, and they understand what you are talking about, right? Okay. So it is for some technique that you have to summarize all the story, and not just in English, in Khmer too. If you understand how to summarize the story in Khmer, you too, yeah, you can do it in English, yeah. But in English is like we can say it's more difficult than in Khmer because in Khmer it's our mother tongue, right? It's our native language, yeah. You have to talk, you have to say, you have to talk to do for the communication every day is easier. But in English, it is for the second language, but you have to try for the speaking. And especially you have to know some activities in the story in each paragraph too. Get it, everyone? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to summarize. Yeah, if you don't know how to summarize, although you study is again and again many story, but you cannot, yeah, you cannot summarize the story. And when you tell the story, no one understand. Why? Because you don't know well how to summarize the story. As I said in a moment, before you start the story, some story, yeah, there are some main characters or many characters in the story. So you just mention or to show the other person, yeah, sorry, to show the listener to know that how many how many main characters in the story, yeah. And for example, if some student he want to be short, yeah, or he or she want to be short and to know well about the story. For example, oh, now I'm going to do the presentation about uh, a new man, or now I'm going to summarize a story in Unit 3 is titled A New Man. Yeah, everyone, do you know who is a new man? Right? To ask, yeah, to ask or to answer by yourself because you are not a teacher. Okay, so you just summarize about the story. You just ask some question to get the listener want to know, really want to know. Oh, who's that? Who's this one? Right? Okay. So our title when you listen what I told you in a moment about the title of the story in Unit C, a new man. Huh. Wow. Who's a new man? Why the title written A New Man? Okay, let's start together. But before you start, I want you to know some about the main character in the story. Yeah, the main character in the story in The New Man, only two. Yeah, the first one, Rolly in Thai. Yeah, Rolly in Thai that uh, everyone call him a new man. Yeah, a new man. What's happened to Ralim and Thai? What can change to a new man? How about the old man? He is still in Thai or the other man? Or and the second one, his girlfriend, her name Josephine, right? Okay, so now let's start together. So you just summarize only 2 minutes more is enough for the listener because the listener knows some what you are talking about. A new man, right, everyone? Yeah. So it is a style or the technique that you have to summarize the story. Okay. So you don't understand all the story well, but you just pick up about the main action in the story and you have to talk to link it together. Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes is easy to get it, right, everyone? Okay, thank you. And at the moment, yeah, there are two presenter. Yeah, the first one, Sipper, the first presenter, and Mr. Kim, the second presenter. Yeah, and the last one, Sokhe. Yeah, hello, Sokhe.
Hello, sir.
Okay, now, yeah, I'll let you to do the presentation or summarize the story without take a look at the story, and you just tell the story, yeah, what you remember from the story. So I'll let you, 3 minutes, yeah, for summarize the story. Okay, let's start.
The man in the first picture is rolling uh, mix 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 in Thai. He live in northern Ireland. He was big Poland rolling at 10 pieces of bacon for egg, 10 potato and French vegetable. For dinner, he ate meat and more potato. Uh, before he before before he ôi chờ bạn xong rồi. Before he went to bed and he ate a new few sandwich and some cake. Ciao.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Roller couldn't try try a regular car because he was too big. He could and he fit could fit in the front seat, and it is special car, no front, and it had no front seat. Rolly drove his car from back seat. One day, one day he went to the doctor. To the doctor,
The
and
doctor said it's on time. Yeah, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, only 3 minutes. Yeah, so 3 minutes. You are only at the half. Yeah, so don't be too late, everyone. Okay,
yes,
so wow, only Soking and Sepal, and where is Mr. Kim at the moment? Okay. Again, everyone, yeah, I explain you. It's easier for you, and I explain you in Khmer. Okay. ឥឡូវទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងអាច share camera ទាំងអស់គ្នាមក Okay អញ្ចឹងបញ្ជាក់បន្តិចណាពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងមុននឹងឬក៏មុននឹងធ្វើពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងpresentation លើកក្រោយៗមកទៀតហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ណា Okay សៀវភៅបើកាមេរ៉ាមក ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការធ្វើ presentation ដូចខ្ញុំបាននិយាយបញ្ជាក់មិញរួចរាល់ហើយឥឡូវខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់ជាភាសាខ្មែរម្ដងទៀតដើម្បីយើងយល់ហើយក្នុងការនិយាយចំពោះសាច់មេរៀននៅក្នុងមេរៀនរបស់យើងនេះគឺងាយស្រួលមែនទែនបាទដោយសារថាវាខ្លីៗទេបាទនិយាយសរុបទៅគឺវាមានតែប្រហែលជា4 5 paragraph 4 5កថាខណ្ឌនេះទេ ប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុងកថាខណ្ឌនីមួយវាលក្ខណៈខ្លីៗអញ្ចឹងវាងាយស្រួលហើយពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹង vocabulary ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងពាក្យពេចន៍ឬក៏អីផ្សេងៗហ្នឹងក៏វាអត់ពិបាកដែរវាស្រួលហើយគន្លឹះក្នុងការ present នៅទីនេះមិនថាអ្នកដែលចេះច្រើនឬក៏អ្នកដែលមិនសូវចេះទេជាស្រេច ចេះច្រើនក៏មិនសូវចេះទេយើងអាច present បានដូចគ្នានៅក្នុងលក្ខខណ្ឌមួយណាលក្ខណៈនៅពេលដែលយើងធ្វើទៅតាមលក្ខណៈគោលការណ៍របស់យើងក្នុងការមានន័យថារកវិធីសាស្ត្រឬក៏ technique ដើម្បីបង្កើតជាការ summarize ឬក៏ជាការនិយាយរឿងរ៉ាវឯកសារឡើងវិញអញ្ចឹងយើងកលេចមកក្រោយបន្តិចពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងការណាយើងរៀននៅ សាលាបឋមឬក៏អីភាគច្រើនពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹង summary ឬក៏និយាយរឿងនិទានអីផ្សេងៗភាគច្រើននៅសាលាបឋមឯងសបោដល់យើងពេលឡើងវិទ្យាល័យទៅគឺលែងមានហើយណាអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងគិតមកត្រឡប់មកក្រោយបន្តិចកាលណាយើងអានរឿងខ្មែរបាទឬក៏រឿងជាភាសាខ្មែរឬក៏រឿងអីផ្សេងៗហ្នឹងបន្ទាប់ពីយើងបានអានអីរួចរាល់ហើយ គឺគ្រូតែងតែឲ្យកូនសិស្សហ្នឹងម្នាក់ៗមើលនិយាយរឿងសារឡើងវិញបន្តិចមើលអញ្ចឹងកាលណាយើងនិយាយរឿងបានមានន័យថាលុះត្រាតែយើងចាំអំពីសកម្មភាពដែលសំខាន់នៅក្នុងឈុតឆាកនីមួយៗហ្នឹងតើគេនិយាយអំពីអីអញ្ចឹងទី1យើងត្រូវដឹងអំពី introduction របស់វាអំពីការណែនាំអំពីសាច់រឿងអញ្ចឹងទី1ដឹងថាតើរឿងហ្នឹងមានចំណងជើងរឿងអីគេ ទី2តើតួអង្គសំខាន់ណាតើតួអង្គសំខាន់នៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងមាននរណាគេខ្លះបាទអញ្ចឹងយើងដឹងអញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់មកទៀតគឺយើងមើលនៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងថាតើមានប្រមាណកថាខណ្ឌនៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងហើយនៅក្នុងកថាខណ្ឌនីមួយៗនិយាយអំពីអីគេអញ្ចឹងយើងអត់តម្រូវឲ្យចាំគ្រប់ បន្ទាត់ទាំងអស់ទេនៅក្នុងកថាខណ្ឌទាំងអស់អត់តម្រូវឲ្យចាំគ្រប់ទេឧទាហរណ៍ថានៅក្នុងកថាខណ្ឌមួយគឺមាន10បន្ទាត់អញ្ចឹងយើងចាំតែ2ទៅ3បន្ទាត់ដែលជាចំណុចសំខាន់នៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងបានហើយបន្តមកទៀតនៅពេលដែលយើងនិយាយយើងយកអាកថាខណ្ឌទី1ដែល2 3បន្ទាត់ដែលយើងគិតថាវាសំខាន់នោះអញ្ចឹងយើងយកវាយកមកនិយាយសារឡើងវិញហើយយើងអាចនិយាយបញ្ចេញក៏បានបញ្ចេញបញ្ចូលធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យអ្នកស្ដាប់នឹងយល់ថាអ្វីដែលយើងកំពុងតែនិយាយនៅក្នុង paragraph ទី1ហ្នឹងតោះណាចឹងយើងអាចបញ្ចេញបញ្ចូលមកបែបលក្ខណៈធ្វើម៉េចកុំឲ្យហួសព្រំដែននៃសកម្មភាពនៅក្នុង paragraph ទី1អាហ្នឹងបានហើយមិនគ្រាន់តែមេរៀនរបស់យើងមានតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងយកសកម្មភាពតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងយកមកនិយាយអត់ទេយើងអាចនិយាយលើសពីនឹងទៀតក៏បានដែរអូខេអញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍ថាដំបូងអញ្ចឹងបើយើងនិយាយអំពីចំណងជើងរបស់យើង a new man អញ្ចឹងមនុស្សថ្មីម្នាក់អញ្ចឹងយើងមុននឹងនិយាយយើងត្រូវសួរគេសិនណាសួរថាអូទាំងអស់គ្នាធ្លាប់អានរឿង a new man ហ្នឹងឯងហើយមិនបានចំណងជើង new man តើជាបរិះតែម្នាក់ឬក៏បរិះផ្សេងគ្នាហើយមិនបានអូអធិស្ឋាន40នាទីដល់បានអូខេហើយនេះបានជាចំណងជើងវាអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវបើសិនជាមុននឹងចូលដល់សាច់រឿងទាំងស្រុងខ្ញុំសូម summarize អំពីចំណុចគោលដៅចំណុចដែលសំខាន់មួយចំនួនសិនណាដូចជា new man ហ្នឹងគឺនិយាយអំពីតួអង្គសំខាន់នៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងអត់មានច្រើនទេគឺមានតែ2នាក់ឯងគឺមានតែ Rolly McIntyre មួយហើយនិង girlfriend របស់គាត់ដែលគាត់មានឈ្មោះថា Josephine ហើយបន្ទាប់មកគឺចង់ដឹងថារឿងរ៉ាវហ្នឹងមិនអូខេសូមតាមដានទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមនិយាយអំពី paragraph មួយឧទាហរណ៍ថានៅក្នុងហ្នឹងវាយើងនិយាយចប់ paragraph ទី1ទី2ទី3ហើយ paragraph ទី4នោះនិយាយបានបន្តិចផ្លេចបាត់អាពេលដែលកំពុងតែផ្លេចបាត់ហ្នឹងមិនមែនយើងនៅអង្គុយរនឹកវាទេអាផ្លេចមួយចំនួនផ្លេចតែអង្គុយរនឹកទៅយើងអាចរនឹកឃើញយើងអាចបន្តទៅទៀតបានតែអាផ្លេចមួយចំនួនទៀតនេះបាទលក្ខណៈផ្លេចបាត់យល់ទេអញ្ចឹងរនឹកមិនគាត់ឃើញទៅព្រោះបាត់ហើយបាទអញ្ចឹងយើងកុំព្យាយាមរនឹកអាហ្នឹងព្យាយាមរនឹកអាផ្លេចហ្នឹងយើងរនឹកមកធ្វើស្អីបាទបើសិនជារនឹកខាតតែពេលរនឹកមិនឃើញតែហ្នឹងព្រោះវាផ្លេចបាត់អាហ្នឹងមិនផ្លេចរកឃើញវិញទេអញ្ចឹងយើងទៅព្យាយាមយើងយកយើង forget អាហ្នឹងចោលបើយើងបំភ្លេចអាហ្នឹងចោល forget អាហ្នឹងចោលយើងបាញ់ខ្វល់វាទេយើងទៅចាប់ជាមួយនឹងសកម្មភាពនៅក្នុងកថាខណ្ឌបន្តទៀតអាសកម្មភាពណាដែលយើងអានទៅដែលយើង link ភ្ជាប់គ្នាទៅវាអត្ថន័យវាប្រហែលគ្នាស្តៀងគ្នានិយាយតទៅទៀតហើយនិយាយទៅរហូតដល់ចូលសកម្មភាពចុងក្រោយទៀតចប់បានមេរៀនណាគឺចឹងដែរតើគេអ្នកស្ដាប់ក៏យល់អូរឿងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងហ៎ទោះបីជាយើងចង់រំលងមកកថាខណ្ឌពេញទៅក៏អ្នកស្ដាប់មិនដឹងដែរព្រោះអ្នកស្ដាប់យល់ទេអូខេលុះតតែយើងអានទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងហើយយើង summarize ទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងបានអ្នកស្ដាប់ក៏ដឹងថាអូម្នាក់ហ្នឹងរំលងអាឡ័យចំណុចនេះប៉ុន្តែយើងកុំគិតអញ្ចឹងយើងគិតថារាល់អ្នកស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់មិនថាគ្រូមិនថា classmate មិនថាអីនៅក្នុងថ្នាក់របស់យើងទេយើងគិតថាអ្នកដែលកំពុងតែស្ដាប់យើងទាំងអស់គ្នានោះគឺអ្នកនោះគឺអត់ដឹងសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងទេអញ្ចឹងយើងគិតថាយើងជាអ្នកដឹងសាច់រឿងហ្នឹងដោយសារយើងអានរឿងហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងចង់និទានឲ្យគេស្ដាប់ហើយយើងលើកយកតែចំណុចសំខាន់គោលទៅមកនិយាយមកគេយល់ថាអូរឿងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេ new man ដោយសារអីដោយសារកាលពីមុនមកគឺគាត់ធាត់ខ្លាំងគីឡូប្រកបប្រមាណគីឡូប្រាប់គេមកហើយមិនបានគាត់ទៅស្គងវិញដោយសារគាត់ជួបមួយនឹងរីសស្អាតម្នាក់គាត់ fall in love អញ្ចឹងទៅធ្លាក់ក្នុងកថាស្នេហ៍តែតាំងឲ្យពិតនៅក្នុងនោះអត់មានពាក្យ fall in love ទេប៉ុន្តែយើងអាចបញ្ចូលបានតែហើយបើយើងមិនថាយើងអាចនិយាយពាក្យ fall in love នោះត្រូវអត់វាអត់មានន័យខុសទេដោយសារគាត់ស្រឡាញ់ Josephine នឹងមែនតោះណាអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចបញ្ចេញឬក៏បញ្ចូលនៅពាក្យមួយចំនួនបានមិនរឿងនឹងប៉ុណ្ណឹងបាទនិយាយតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងចប់ទេយើងត្រូវចាំថានៅក្នុងសាច់រឿងកំ pl ែងឧទាហរណ៍ថាអ្នកនិយាយរឿងកំ pl ែងណាអ្នកនិយាយរឿងកំ pl ែងរឿងកំ pl ែងតែមួយទេម្នាក់និយាយទៅសោចឡងរឹងពោះអ្នកស្ដាប់នឹងសោចឡងចង់ងាប់ប្រកាច់ប្រកិនតែបើសិនជាអ្នកដែលអត់មានទេពកោសល្យក្នុងការនិយាយរឿងកំ pl ែងទេគ្រាន់តែយករឿងកំ pl ែងនឹងដូចគ្នាយកទៅនិយាយគេស្ដាប់និយាយស្ដាប់ចប់ហើយអ្នកស្ដាប់គេមិនដឹងថាសោចត្រង់ណាទេវាអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេអាហ្នឹងវាដូចជាសិល្បៈក្នុងការនិយាយមួយដែរអូខេយើងធ្វើម៉េចនិយាយបែបបញ្ចេញបញ្ចូលអំពីសកម្មភាពហ្នឹង ធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យគេយល់ថាអ្វីដែលយើងកំពុងតែនិយាយហ្នឹងវាមិនគេតោះអញ្ចឹងបងប្អូនគ្នាអូខេតើខ្ញុំនិយាយខ្មែរតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេក្រៅពីហ្នឹងគឺជួបគ្នានៅវីដេអូក្រោយរងចាំតែជា10នាទីទៀតសិនណាអូខេពីព្រោះខ្ញុំ record ទៅវារៀងយឺតបន្តិចព្រោះខ្ញុំ record វីដេអូហ្នឹងហើយវីដេអូហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំធ្វើជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃទេបាទខ្ញុំដាក់ឲ្យយើងមើលនៅក្នុង YouTube រហូតបាទបើយើងអត់បានមើលទេចាំខ្ញុំ share ចូលនៅក្នុង group របស់យើងមួយទៀតបាទនៅក្នុងខ្ញុំ share ចូលមានអ្នកមើលច្រើនណាបាទអីអូខេប៉ុណ្ណឹងសិនណាអូខេយ៉ា goodbye